Hey everyone, and welcome to This Explainer. I'm part of the team here at We Do the Web Digital Marketing Agency, and today we're going to walk you through exactly how to safeguard your absolute most valuable piece of digital real estate, your domain name. We'll be mapping out the entire journey from that very first exciting moment of registration all the way through to potential deletion. It's a life cycle that is absolutely critical to master if you want to protect your brand, dodge costly downtime, and keep your online presence firmly under your control.
You know, there's a specific philosophy we live by here at We Do the Web, and it's this. A website must work harder than you do, and that starts with the very address people type into their browser. Mastering this domain lifecycle, it's not just basic IT admin work. It is literally the absolute foundation of your brand's digital security and success. Because let's face it, if your address goes down, everything else goes down right along with it.
So here's our roadmap for what we call the digital real estate journey. We're going to hit 5 key milestones today: claiming your digital brand, active use and SEO focus, expiration and the danger zone, redemption and pending deletion, and finally, protecting your online identity. If we take a bird's eye view of a domain's life, you'll quickly realize it's definitely not a straight line. Your web address moves from its initial birth on day 1, through years of active use and renewal, straight into the danger zones of expiry on day 0. Then comes the redemption phase around day 30, and eventually potential deletion by day 35 and beyond. It's an ongoing, breathing cycle that requires constant, proactive management.
All right, let's jump right into phase 1, claiming your digital brand.
When you first register a domain, you're essentially signing a lease for a piece of the internet for a set period of time. It's your digital storefront. You've got to secure your exact brand name, including any relevant extensions like .com, .org, or .co.za, and you want to use a reputable registrar that's accredited by ICANN, the Global Web Authority. And listen, this next part is absolutely crucial. You should immediately lock down your personal details by enabling Whois privacy. This hides your name and contact info from public lookups, which saves you from an absolute avalanche of spam.
Moving right along to phase 2. Active use and SEO focus.
Now that you've got the keys, the real work starts behind the scenes. Active maintenance is everything here. You have to keep your contact info updated in the registrar's portal, set up automatic backups for your DNS, which, by the way, is essentially your website's routing system, and closely monitor your SSL security certificates. Why does that matter so much? Well, because even if your domain is fully active and paid up, a single expired SSL certificate can trigger a massive browser warning, making your entire site completely inaccessible to your visitors.
Look, no lease lasts forever, right? To keep everything running without a hitch, you have to renew. You can extend your ownership for anywhere from 1 to 10 years. At We Do the Web, we always tell our clients to turn on auto-renew at least 30 days in advance. Seriously, don't wait until the last minute. Verify your renewal price and keep a backup payment method on file so a simple expired credit card doesn't accidentally take down your entire business.
This brings us to our third and honestly kind of scary phase: expiration and the danger zone.
The contrast here is absolutely stark. Think about an active domain. It means seamless SEO continuity, high customer trust, and super reliable access. Now contrast that with slipping into expired domain status. It instantly kills your website traffic. Your DNS entries just stop resolving, client emails bounce back, and search engines treat your site as totally unavailable. You take a massive SEO hit that can literally take months to recover from. The crazy part? The domain is technically still registered to you during this first phase, but you've completely lost control of the website itself.
If you ignore those warning signs, we enter phase 4, redemption and pending deletion.
80 to 150%. Yeah, you heard that right. That massive figure represents the penalty fee registrars will slap onto your normal renewal price. After a standard 30-day grace period, your domain enters the redemption period. The registrar completely locks it down. To manually restore your domain and republish those DNS records, you're going to pay a very steep price. If you want your site back, you must pay this redemption fee immediately.
Now, if you miss that redemption window or simply refuse to pay the fee, you hit pending deletion. This is a short, unforgiving 5-day automated window where the registry is literally preparing to purge your domain from the global DNS. At this point, it cannot be renewed, it cannot be transferred, and it cannot be restored by anyone, period. All your routing records are wiped clean, your site is completely invisible to the internet.
Which leads us to a question that literally keeps business owners up at night if they've lost track of their digital assets. What exactly happens when that 5-day countdown finally hits 0?
It goes right back on the open market. The exact moment it drops from the registry, it returns to the public pool and it is fair game for absolutely anyone to snatch up. And yes, unfortunately,
That includes your direct competitors. This is exactly why back ordering a domain before it drops, using services like GoDaddy Auctions or Name.com, is a vital, absolute must-do protective measure if you're ever trying to recover a lost asset.
And that leads us perfectly into our final section, protecting your online identity.
Proactive domain management actually brings real-world ROI to your business. Let's break down the benefits. Brand protection prevents hijackers from impersonating your business and stealing your customers. SEO continuity ensures you avoid that brutal downtime that destroys your hard-earned search rankings and traffic. And cost control? Well, that means you neatly sidestep those steep, panicked redemption fees we just talked about. Good management literally saves your marketing budget.
So, to keep your digital property completely healthy, here's our team's actionable checklist. First, set your own 30-day calendar reminders. Yes, even if auto-renew is firmly checked on. Enable your registrar lock to prevent unauthorized transfers. Use a highly reputable DNS provider, like Cloudflare or AWS, that has automatic failover. Make sure you constantly monitor your WHOIS privacy status. Consider multi-year registration to lock in your prices and drastically reduce the number of renewal events you even have to think about. And finally, register variations of your brand. Think common typos or regional extensions like .co.za to actively block squatters before they even start. At the end of the day, a domain is so much more than just a string of characters. It's the front door to your brand's entire digital world. We handle this entire lifecycle for our clients every single day at We Do the Web, configuring redundancy, setting up automated alerts, and even back-ordering domains so our clients never, ever lose control. So I want to leave you with this final provocative thought to chew on. Is your digital front door protected, or is it about to drop? Don't leave your reputation and your SEO equity to chance. Contact us today to safeguard your online identity and ensure your digital front door is always wide open for business. Thanks so much for joining us for this explainer.